Okay, this is a 25-point Warmachine battle between the forces of Cygnar, supported by significant mercenary elements, and the forces of Cryx. First we'll take a look at the Cygnar army. The Cygnar army has, for its warcaster, Sloan with an ironclad and a lancer and a charger for warjacks. Additionally, several merc units. Well, first there's a trencher chain gun crew on the support, and then for merc units there's Dan Blythe and Bull, Iris, and the Hammer Shield Gun Corps, Hammerfall High Shield Gun Corps. They are also in play. On the Cryx side, the Lich Lord, Scrap Thrall, Mechana Thrall, the Harrower, Slayer, Pistol Wraith, Bonejack, and Gorman the Wolf. They've got a fairly open board as far as terrain goes, and we're going to go to turn one. At the end of the first turn, Cygnar, that's me, Garrison, simply moved up into position towards the Cryx, which is on the camera side here, and so I'm facing my army from this shot. I'm anchoring my right flank with the chain gun crew moving up towards the cover of this fence. The warjacks, which form kind of the heavy center of my army, supported by Sloan, and Iris is there too, are moving up in the middle, and then the left flank consists of the gun corps, and they are moving up to form my left. And so now we'll go on to Cryx turn one. Okay, at the end of Cryx turn one, here is where G-Dog's army is. Up anchoring his right flank opposite my left is his Cankerworm, which is in this little statue hedge area here. Forgot to mention the Cankerworm in setup because he was advanced deployed and he was ahead of everybody else, but he is in the game. Alright, we've got Lich Lord Asphyxius and a bunch of escorts, including the Jacks. Alright, make up the center of G-Dog's army, and moving towards his left, Cygnar's right, Pistol Wraith and a Bonejack. Pistol Wraith makes me nervous in this game because I've only got one unit with a magical weapon that I'm fielding, and that is Carousel, my Warcaster, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that Pistol Wraith. And G-Dog also cast a spell, Corruption, which basically creates a cloud effect here, poisonous cloud effect. He obviously doesn't want me to go into that area, so we'll see what happens in turn two for Cygnar. Okay, end of Cygnar turn two. I've got the chain gun and Bull in position, anchoring my right flank behind the half stone, half timber fence. I've got my ironclad with Sloan in tow, and my Lancer and Iris. And between the Lancer's arc node and Sloan, I'm able to extend my command range and my spells through a wide area here. Hammerfall High Shields, slowly but surely with their little 4 speed, even running at 8, trying to get up to the fence to anchor my left flank, and the Chargers being sent in to help them out, right, with a little fire support. So we're going to take a look at G-Dog's Cryx turn 2 here in just a second. Okay, at the end of the Cryx turn 2, we have over here some smoke bombs. Smoke bomb dropped by Gorman the Wolf, and Breath of Corruption cast by his Warcaster, Lich Lord Asphyxius. And that is really messing up my plans for Cygnar because, as you can see, they really, because they have cloud effects, they block some nice line of sights to his units. Very smart move by G-Dog. In the back, he's got his heavy Warjacks with Mechana Thralls in support, and I'm getting a little nervous because on his left, my right, Cygnarian right, we've got the Pistol Wraith moving in with a Bonejack, and that Pistol Wraith is always trouble because you need magic weapons to kill him, and we'll see if I can come up with a solution. So we're going to move on to Cygnar turn 3. Okay, here's the Cygnarian army after moving and firing at turn 3. The high shields are trying to make their way over the fence since the weight of G-Dog's army seems to be moving to his left, my right. I'm trying to move in that way too. In the center, I moved up my ironclad to be not a human shield, but a metal shield, I guess, to Cryx, my warcaster. And my right flank still anchored by Danablath and Bull and the chain gun crew. But the most important thing this turn is that Cryx, with the excellent range on her weapon. Alright, her weapon, the Spitfire, which is a range 14, was able to fire into this rock formation where the pistol wraith used to be, right there. And even with its cover, I was able to hit him and then seriously damage him. So, the magical weapon of my Spitfire paid off. This pistol wraith was obliterated, and that should level the playing field a little bit. That was my #1 worry going into this game, was how he would wreck me with that incorporeal unit, and now it's been taken care of. But now it's G-Dog's turn to move in with his heavy hitters. We'll see what happens in Cryx turn 3. Okay, at the end of Cygnar turn 3, kind of cutting his losses on his left flank, G-Dog retreated his Bonejack and began to clump his Warjacks together with his Warcaster, Lich Lord Asphyxias, which kind of caught me by surprise. He moved in with Gorman the Wolf and did a black oil attack on my Warcaster, Cryx, and the Ironclad, which blinded them, and that's kind of annoying because they're pretty much going to be out of it for a round. And he casted Breath of Corruption, Area of Effect spell with Lich Lord Asphyxias, and what he's doing is, with his clumped nice little grouping there, he's blocked the line of sight of all my heavy firepower on my right side. So I'm going to go about it in Cygnar turn 4.